Hi there, ready for another journey into history? Let's begin our story. A day in the life of an ancient Roman baker. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and allow yourself to drift gently backward through time. The year is 120 CE, the place, the bustling heart of the Roman Empire. Rome stretches wide before you, cobbled streets, towering columns, distant chatter in Latin. But tonight we will not follow emperors, nor generals, nor philosophers. Tonight we follow someone quieter, Marcus, a baker, a simple man, but a vital one. For even Rome, the mighty, roaring, eternal Rome, must eat. And so our story begins before the sun has risen. Marcus remembers he was small, no more than 7. The scent of flour filled the air. His father's hands, thick, scarred, shaped dough with silent grace. The oven was taller than Marcus. It breathed heat like a beast. He would hide behind sacks of barley and watch. His father spoke little, but once he placed a warm loaf in Marcus's hands. "Bread," he said softly, "is life." Those words stayed. Now, decades later, Marcus carries them still. The world is still dark when Marcus opens his eyes. His home is modest, a room above the bakery. His bones ache, but his hands are steady. He rises silently, careful not to wake his wife and young daughter. Downstairs, the coals from the night before still give off a faint warmth. He stokes them gently. The oven must be ready. Today, as every day, begins with fire. Outside, the city is hushed. A stray dog darts through an alley. The scent of olive oil and ash lingers in the early air. The millstone groans as Lucius, Marcus's young apprentice, begins to grind the grain, stone on stone, slow, heavy, ancient. It is a rhythm Rome has known for centuries. Marcus inspects the flour, coarse but good. He draws water from the cistern, salt from a clay jar. No exact measurements, just feel. He kneads the dough, elbows in, shoulders low, press, fold, press again. The dough fights back, then softens. He shapes the loaves into rounds, scoring each with a blade. 8 sections, easier to break, easier to share. The oven is ready, a wide, domed structure of brick and stone. He slides in the first batch. The fire roars. The scent, earthy and warm, fills the small space. Another day has begun. While the bread bakes, Marcus steps out. The street glows with first light. He nods to the butcher sharpening knives, the potter unloading bowls. The public fountain gurgles. A young woman fills her jug. A priest in white robes sweeps steps before the Temple of Fortuna. The bathhouse doors creak open. Steam escapes. Rome is waking. Marcus walks past murals, shops, faded graffiti. He breathes it all in. The scent of fig trees, the faint notes of a reed flute. This is his Rome. The bakery opens. There is no grand sign, just a simple painted symbol, a round loaf with a knife across it. Customers arrive, a mother with 2 children, a soldier in dusty sandals, an old man with a quiet smile. Some pay with coin, others with favors or small bundles, eggs, herbs, bits of cloth. Marcus speaks little. He nods, smiles faintly. His hands never stop working. Bread goes in, bread comes out, golden, cracked, steaming. He greets a fishmonger, trades a loaf for salted anchovies, swaps 2 more for a candle from the chandler. In a quiet moment, Marcus wraps a fresh loaf in linen and walks toward the shrine of Vesta. Inside the small sanctuary, a fire burns, a symbol of Rome's eternal flame. He places the loaf before the goddess, bows his head, whispers thanks. For health, for grain, for peace. He leaves a copper coin, exits into the sun. The city noise returns like a tide. The heat of the day settles in. Outside, the street bustles. A cart rolls past, loaded with amphorae. Somewhere, a child laughs. Inside the bakery, Lucius prepares the next batch. Marcus wipes sweat from his brow. He eats a handful of olives, drinks water from a chipped clay jug. He looks around at his small domain. The oven, the bench, the sacks of flour, the pile of kindling. It is simple, but it is his. A senator's servant arrives, requesting 30 loaves for a gathering. Marcus agrees, quietly. He begins again. Flour, water, salt. Hands moving as if guided by memory. In the afternoon, Marcus loads the loaves onto a cart. He walks beyond the city walls. The road winds through olive groves and vineyards. Cicadas hum, distant hills shimmer. He arrives at a villa. Marble columns, a shaded courtyard, slaves bustle about. A steward accepts the bread, nods curtly. Marcus lingers a moment, watching preparations for a feast. Platters, amphorae, exotic fruits. He turns, walks homeward. Back in the bakery, Lucius dozes on a stool. Marcus takes a rare moment to sit. He watches the street. A bird hops along the stones. The neighbor's cat stretches in the sun. He thinks of his father, also a baker, of his mother's laughter, of his daughter, who plays with a wooden doll he carved last winter. He wonders what Rome will look like in 100 years, 200, whether people will still eat his kind of bread. The oven cools, the last embers glow red, then dull. Marcus closes the bakery door. He carries a cloth bundle with 3 loaves, dinner and one for the neighbor who lent him a hammer last week. The street is golden now, shadows stretch long, the city quiets again. He walks slowly, breathing in the scent of warm stone and dust. At home, his wife has prepared lentils and herbs. His daughter runs to him, clutching his leg. He smiles. They eat together. They speak softly. The oil lamp flickers. Later, as he lies beside them in the small room above the oven, Marcus stares at the wooden ceiling. He listens to the night wind, to the distant voices, to his heartbeat. Tomorrow will come soon, and with it, the fire, the flower, the rhythm. Marcus dreams of wheat fields, of laughter, of bread rising in the warmth. Rome sleeps, and so do we. Let your thoughts grow quiet. Let the fire dim. Let the flowers settle. Good night, baker. Good night, Rome. Good night.